Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Also krass, wir sind hier, erstmal zurück, zu Call of Cthulhu. Wir sind hier, nachdem wir beim letzten Mal dieses Buch gefunden haben im Tresor, hier einfach mal in Dr. Coldens Körper gebeamt worden. Ja, und jetzt sind wir hier wieder im Riverside Institute.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
Okay.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Tja, mal gucken, ne?
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Und dann?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Ooh.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Saugnapf. So.
I see
Und er hat
signs
lange
of
nichts getrunken.
hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Krass, oder?
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No.
Naja.
This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I
Oh,
pray
Doc
that
is
it's
coming.
not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Oh, kleine Drohung.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Tja.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office?
Wollte
What
grad
if he
sagen.
get caught?
In seinem Büro.
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay, nice. So, was liegt hier alles rum?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Ich gucke jetzt erstmal hier noch ein bisschen rum, bevor wir dann irgendwie mal schauen, wie wir da... Okay, kann man sich wieder verstecken. Bevor wir dann mal
This
schauen, wie
place
wir da in
draws
sein
you
Büro
in
kommen.
and never lets you go.
So, da, wie sieht's mit ihm hier aus?
Chronic
Krankenakte?
insomnia. Like half the island.
Kann auch nicht schlafen, der Kollege. So, Mom ist hier. Na, alle crank, ne?
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Doctor,
Junge.
please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Aber den vielleicht gerettet. Ich weiß es nicht. Rettet. Kleine Infusion. So, die sind alle schon kaputt oder was?
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
Nee, jetzt
The
kommt...
one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Okay.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Soll immer vorher Krankenakte
She
lesen, ne?
recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Okay. Was ist das hier? Das ist so eine Art Labor, ne? Ja. Okidoki.
What is the boiler room key doing here?
Schlüssel.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Ja, kannst du es mal nehmen, Hase?
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room.
Ja.
Not where I expected to find it.
Ich hab's ja verstanden, nur dann machst du wieder zu und wieder auf. Take it
The key to
einfach.
the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Okay, will sie nicht. Was ist mit dir, mein Junge? Alles gut?
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Junge. Sehen alle nahezu
Another
gleich aus.
insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
So, die hier verstorben. Sieht auch nicht gut aus. Mom?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Krass drauf, der Typ.
His
Mal
binds
gucken.
left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So
wollte
take
sagen.
care of this man.
Das war natürlich nicht so die feine Englische. Bist du hier wirklich eine Krankenschwester oder was machst du hier, Junge? Mal eben kurz gucken, ob hier noch irgendwas drum liegt. Weil hier in dem ganzen Krankenbereich brauchen wir, glaube ich, nicht rumtüdeln. Der weint schon wieder. Es tut mir leid, ich kann dir auch nicht helfen. Okay, dann gehen wir halt mal raus. Pharmacy ist
No,
okay.
you're
So,
pulling my
und hier.
leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer,
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Ja gut, der ballert den gerne eins, kann ja
no.
sein.
You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, well. At least we won't have to clean for a while.
We've been waiting to be
Just
restocked
wait
for
and see
weeks.
The next time the water's cut off. It's a real
Ja, nur was
show.
fehlt, ne? Sämtliche Medikamente oder irgendwas Spezielles oder what the fish, okay. Hallo.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Also, gehen wir weiter. Ich weiß noch gar nicht, wo sein Büro überhaupt ist. Also, wir waren hier, das ist Reception sozusagen. Das ist Storage Room, ja, mal gucken. Ist ja immer lecker Sachen drin. Mach mal zu. Mach mal zu. Und da, genau. Müssen uns noch ein bisschen ausbilden hier. Medicine. So, das ist aber auch schon alles mit Storage Room. Na gut. So, er ist heavy am Putzen. Junge.
Watch out
wie
for the
sieht's
water,
aus?
Doctor.
Was ist denn passiert? Oh, Platz, Junge. Ich will da rein. Ja, macht er nicht. So, was haben wir hier? Kitchen. Oh, denen geht's nicht gut. Jungs, was macht ihr hier?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Okay. Ist natürlich gut, dass jetzt alle halt,
Patients and
lecker
hospital
Mittagessen.
personnel eat the same food.
Ja, okay, macht doch nichts. Wenn es lecker ist. Da können wir uns auch zur Not vielleicht verstecken, man weiß es nicht. So, hier kommen wir rein und da steht drauf Block B, okay. Hawkins, wie heißt der? Hawkins Wing, okay, überraschend. Reception, das ist die Reception, okay. Hallo,
It's a
wie
quiet
geht's?
little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but
But what the fish, ne? So, Frau Rezeption. Okay, mit der spreche ich gleich. Kann ich hier irgendwas finden? Nö. So, was macht ihr hier für einen Quatsch? Da kann man raus. Okay, er ist nur in den Flur rein.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Oh, Edward Pierce, das ist ja interessant.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be
das ist
going.
ja sehr, sehr ausführliches Gespräch.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Mhm.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Storage Room ist sowieso offen. So, was haben wir noch? Nix. Mach mal Platz. Achso, wir können mit Ihnen natürlich dann noch
Dr.
über den
Colden.
Schlüssel reden.
I'll be
Ich muss
going.
los. Krankenschwestern sehen leider alle gleich aus. Ist irgendwie ein bisschen blöd. Auch die Dame von der Rezeption sieht wahrscheinlich so aus, oder? Nee. Mal gucken.
Dr.
Hallo?
Colden.
Ja, okay. Bist sehr gesprächig. Alles klar. So, dann ist das der Ausgang, oder? Ja, Exit. Alles klar. Ich will jetzt nicht
Where
alle
did my
anquatschen.
fiancée go? I hope those
Yeah.
nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Oh, hallo.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course.
Okay.
Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Okay.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okay. So, wir gucken mal echt auf dem Weg. Wo könnte es denn sein? Was haben wir hier?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Alles klar.
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Okay, Mutti macht da irgendwie Inventur und wir können da irgendwie nicht ran. Oh. Operation.
The operating room
Okay,
is
können wir
never
nicht ran?
accessible after an operation.
Okay, hi. Wer bist du? Ein Vogel? Okay, da können wir vielleicht auch noch rein. So, was haben wir hier? Administration, okay. Boiler Room, aha.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Ah, das sagst du. Wer weiß das schon? Okay, wir können hier rein, oder? Ja. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir da hinten in den, wie sagt man, Operationssaal da rein wollen. Was ist denn hier oben? Das ist alles Administration, oder was? So, wir können natürlich mit ihr auch mal sprechen hier. Hallo.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Oh ja, die sind alle super freundlich.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Oh.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Bla bla bla. So, das ist sein Office. Da kommen wir nicht rein. Okay. Sehr interessant. Also sie hat irgendwas zu tun. Okay, ich habe noch keine Idee, wie wir dann da reinkommen. Sie irgendwie ablenken oder sowas. Tür zu. Gucken wir mal, dass wir ein bisschen ungestörter sind. Da können wir wieder raus. Geht's in den Flur. Ist das hier so eine Art Umkleide oder wie soll ich das nennen? Ja, würde ich mal sagen, ne? So, raus, Ende des Gangs, Administration. Müssen irgendwie dafür sorgen, dass sie abhaut, ne?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so
Sprichst du mit dir
unfair.
selbst, oder was?
Everybody says
Okay.
it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the
Donovan
one who pays.
ablenken. Also, wie kriegen wir das denn hin? Mal gucken.
It's so unfair.
Hat der mal
Elizabeth?
quetschen?
You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Oh.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Ja, Wasser abstellen. Dann geht's halt doch in den Boiler Room und dann brauchen wir doch den
The
Schlüssel.
answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The
Ja,
answers
ist schon
must be
klar.
hidden in Fuller's office.
Okay, also. Dann werden wir Folgendes machen. Mal gucken, ob wir jetzt in den Boiler Room kommen. Weil jetzt haben wir ja Business. So, Boiler Room ist hier, ne? Ne, da an der Ecke. Achso, und hier wäre natürlich die Frage.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Natürlich nicht. Okay, also das ist der Boiler Room und wir haben ja den Schlüssel da hinten schon gefunden gehabt.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Ah,
Where did
nee.
I see that key? Ah,
Ja.
yes. The office in Block B.
So, Block B. Und das Office ist da. Oh, jetzt steht da einer, aber ich glaube, wir können trotzdem den Schlüssel rausnehmen, oder? Ja.
The
take
key
it.
to the boiler room. All I have to
Hätten wir
do
auch
is
vorhin schon
shut off the
mitkriegen.
water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Nö, wir wollen da hinten lang. Okay, Boiler Room. Plupp. Geh mal rein. Oh, ist auch ganz schön messy hier. Ich mach mal kurz zu. So, was können wir denn hier einstellen? Ich sehe ja mal nur dieses eine Ventil, oder?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Tja, sowas wie eine kleine Rohrzange. Ich habe jetzt sonst eigentlich noch kein Werkzeug gesehen hier, ne? Vielleicht der Putzmann da irgendwie sowas. Oder die Tante mit der Inventur. Lass mal kurz reingucken. Hier ist nix. Ah, hier ein Schmücken in der Küche. Was ist denn los? Das machen wir aber nicht. Okay, das hilft uns hier nicht. Da sind nur Kränke. Ah, er ist da weg. Vielleicht gibt es da irgendwas, was wir jetzt da... Ne, wo ist denn der Wischi? Achso, ist sie jetzt hier weg? Jo. Ah, guck dir das an. Okay, very nice. Aber Boiler Room ist auf der anderen Seite, ne? Aber man kann hier, glaube ich, auch rumrennen. Was war jetzt hier? Toilette wollte ich auch nochmal gucken, weil der hat uns ja vorhin da nicht reingelassen. jetzt nicht so... Oh, da hätten wir auch eine Rohrzange gekriegt. Alles klar. Administration. Ich bin ein bisschen lost jetzt gerade. Boiler Room ist er hier, ne? Genau. Oh. Okay.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
So. Mutti geht aber jetzt nicht los, ne? So, Elsbeth ist da hinten drin gewesen, irgendwo. Jetzt mal einmal rum.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Okay, sie wird jetzt mit ihr sprechen, dann muss die den Laden da auf Vordermann bringen, ne? Die wird dann halt einfach... Oh, die geht da durch. Ja, da rum, okay. Stellt die das Wasser ab und in der Zeit haben wir Zeit, in sein Büro zu kommen, würde ich sagen, oder?
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow, even if I know it's not your strong point.
I've apologized 1,000 times.
I haven't counted that many, but then unlike you, I don't have time to keep track.
Please, Mrs. Donovan. I'm grateful to you for having kept me on despite that incident. I just need the water to be put back on. Otherwise, the bathroom will quickly become a nest of germs.
Oh, very well. I'll finish what I'm doing, and then I'll fix your blunders once more.
Thank you.
Okay, vielleicht können wir einfach so schon rein, oder?
At last.
Ja.
The missing files must be hidden here.
Machen wir mal schön zu. Gucken
The
wir mal.
Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Okay, haben wir noch so einen Audio-Vogel, einen MP3-Player. So, was haben wir hier noch? Aha. Schrank. Da geht's wieder raus. Okay, da geht's wahrscheinlich noch weiter, genau. Also
Something is
so
wrong with these
ergiebig, ne?
masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Ja, drehen, ne? Müssen wir mal drehen, Vogel. Achso, man kann... Ah ja, okay. Die drehen sich... Okay, verstehe. Some sort of puzzle. Okay, die stehen jetzt komplett so... Warte mal... Flip. Die sind ja schon mal nicht so schlecht. Die drehen sich entgegen. Okay. Aber das ist ja schon mal nicht so schlecht. So.
Patient.
Okay, hören wir uns das mal an, oder?
Files. I was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Ja, okay. Ist ja ganz nett. Aber da müssen wir doch noch ein paar Sachen finden. Schuh.
Why is Ethan on medication?
Tja. Wir werden es herausfinden müssen. Ist mit dem Schuh schon Strange, ne?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Der hier alles schon kaputt gespritzt hat mit seinem Zeug. So, Schuhe sind echt irrelevant, oder was? Raff ich nicht. Okay, das hier. Dann gucken wir mal, was er da fabriziert. Das ist wahrscheinlich wieder sein
The
Spezialmedikament.
poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Er ist prepared, er ist ja nice.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Tja, hidden.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Tja, ich weiß nicht. Back to the basement machen wir aber wahrscheinlich erst beim nächsten Mal, ne? Weil, ist alles viel zu aufregend. Wir gehen da raus nachher. Okay, alles klar. Also, mehr beim nächsten Mal. Ciao.